James Melendez, we have Domaine Bousquet. This is an organic wine called Virgen. I'll tell you all about it, so stay tuned. So here's what we have. Now this is Virgen 2018 vintage. Now this is from the producer Domaine Bousquet Virgen. Now this is a wine that contains no additional sulfites. It is a vegan wine. Here is a USDA certification, which is pretty rare to see. I think there's only 2 or 3 labels in the entire set of wines in the United States that are sold that are USDA certified that I know of on a more, say, national basis. And even then, I would say there's probably under 100 labels, if that, of natural wines. Back label for you to look at here certifies that this wine is Argent Cert as well. So that's the Argentina certification. So the alcohol is pointed out right here, 15.5, or it could be just 15%. Either way, it does not taste like a 15% wine. Maybe it's 14.5. I'm not really sure. I looked on the website and I didn't see the actual number right here certifying that it's 15.5%. I think it's a bit high, but this wine is 35% of this is Cabernet Sauvignon, 35% of this is Malbec, and 30% of this is Cabernet Franc. Very high elevation here, 4,000 feet or 1,200 meters above sea level. So I think a lot of people are seeking wines that are fulfilling their needs, such as a vegan wine, or maybe wines that are USDA organic and completely non-sulfite. People are seeking natural wines. And ultimately, people need to find exactly what they are seeking. This is a really good solution for those people seeking sulfite-free as well as vegan wines. $13 suggested retail price point, and it's a complete bargain. Nicely done wine. And there's a camp out there, and I know that they're very vocal about it. They're anti-natural wines. I'm not. And I've tasted some great examples of natural wines and some where they're not so great. And that's just like everything else with sulfites, right? You taste some great sulfite wines and some that are not so good. I think the same thing holds true as, say, a statistical numbering of natural wines that do exist. I've tasted a lot in Europe and I've tasted a lot in the United States, and I do enjoy it. So on this wine here, 91 points out of 100 points. And I did, first of all, because this has been in the bottle for a year, I did let some aeration happen too. I opened up the screw cap, let it breathe a bit, put it in my wine glass and let that aerate for just a little bit. So I do enjoy natural wine because I think there's some unique flavors you get from the wine, just as you might taste sulfited fruit. So a fruit like a raisin, for example, that has sulfites versus those that do not. They do taste different. They do characterize differently. That's just the nature of sulfites. Now, probably not every producer on the planet is ever going to go sulfite free. There's a reason for it, and that is because without it, especially maybe the longer you have the wine, it really would be compromised over time. So on this, notes of boysenberry, rose petal suede, a bit of cardamom and minerals. Nicely done. Next, the palate characterization. So from this wine, the natural perspective of this wine, or organic quality to this wine, is really giving a sense of fresh strawberry, a bit of boysenberry note, rhubarb, pepper, bay leaf, and thyme. And I definitely would detect on the finish, if I were to blind taste this, I would determine that this is a sulfite-free wine. And that is not a quality negative, that's a quality assessment of the wine. Now, this is not just a sulfite-free wine. It is a wine of great quality and great artistry as well. So thank you for watching. I'll put more information on the producer down below. Questions and comments can be listed there as well. And the like button's there, so please hit that button. Right up here is the subscribe button, so please hit that button to see the latest videos that I'm producing. Thank you for watching. Let's stay connected. I'm on a variety of social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and WordPress. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you shortly in the next video. Salute.